Alright, and this is Mr. Gamer Freak 83 here, bringing you my collection that I have here in Japan of NES and Sega Genesis games that I have here in Japan with me. I do have a pretty large library, you know, back in the States, but I don't want to run the risk of having any of these games shipped over here and something happens to them, you know, yeah. So I don't want anything to happen to my games back home, so that's why they're going to stay there. And these are just games I've rebought from eBay, or individuals, stuff like that. Games I really wanted to play, you know, and I've just rebought them. So, without further ado, let's show you, because, you know, all my NES games are currently in this box. And as you'll see, it's a pretty chunk of them. Sega games, I don't have that many of them, which I'm really considering buying the Mega Drive, which is here in Japan, which is basically the Japanese equivalency of the Sega Genesis, just so I can purchase some of these games. Now, on to the collection that I have here. And as I said before, do have some in the States, quite a bit in the States. You know, so a lot of these games I'm going to have doubles of, so when I go back to the States, I already know I'm going to be selling some games. I even have some doubles here, because they were in a box a lot. Alright, so anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on to it. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Alright, anyways, let's go with the NES first. Alright, so you have the almighty, definitely must own for the NES, Metroid. That's right. Metroid, definitely a must own. Okay, right along. You have, this is definitely another, yet again, must own for the NES. Like, pretty much, game came with every NES. And that's Mario Brothers. Well, it's Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. It's one normally came with everything. But anyways, I got this in one of the lots. So, Mario Brothers 1. Definitely a must own. Definitely, now, there was a big controversy about this next game. There's two different versions. And the other version of it is far superior. But anyways, I have this one. It was a lot cheaper. And that's Tetris. Gotta love some Tetris. Anyway, I don't care. It's Tetris. That's all I care about. Anyway, next up, you have Double Dragon. Definitely another must-own game for the NES. Next up, game I'm like, yeah, whatever about. Anyway, I'm not too fond of this game. Anyway, it's Days of Thunder on the NES. Yeah, whatever. Okay, moving right along. Next up, oh nice, you have the almighty Spy vs. Spy. Yes. Okay, next up, definitely an awesome game. Like, I remember getting this game as a kid, and I loved the shit out of this game, and I still love this game. And that's Jackal from Konami. This shit is awesome. Highly recommend this game. Anybody who's a retro fan will definitely appreciate this game. Next up, you have another game, Rampart. Rampart, pretty good game. It's alright. It's not bad. Next up is the almighty, definite must-own cream of the fucking crop of the NES library. And definitely, of course, it's going to be in the sleeve. And that's Mario Brothers 3. Yeah, I know, James did a whole video. It's evil! Yeah. Next up is an awesome series. Awesome series. This is probably my favorite from the NES. Definitely. I rented this game so many times as a kid. It's not even funny. But that's Mega Man 3. Mega Man 3. That's the shit right there. That's the shit. Okay, next up is an old school game, and I actually had this game on Atari back home. Atari 2600. Yeah, I've got most of the consoles actually. I'm only missing like a small handful of the consoles, even for back home. So, but I had this game for Atari. It's great on Atari. I think I also have it for NES back home too. But anyway, I don't care. Anyway, it's Burger Time, motherfuckers. Yeah, Burger Time. Can't beat a fucking Burger Time, motherfuckers. Come on. Alright. Next up, you have another really good game. Gauntlet. Awesome game. Gauntlet. Awesome. Next up, another game I really don't care because I don't really care much for sports games. But like I said, I bought a couple lots and these came with it. A couple sports games, couple games, which the next one I'm about to show you in a second. But that's, you know, Roger Clemens, MLB Baseball. Like I said, I don't really care much about sports, you know. Or sports games for that matter, so whatever. Next up, game that's kind of, meh. California Games. Don't really like it. It's okay, but it's in my collection. So, oh well, whatever. Alright, next up, more games. Pull them out of the box here. Alright, come here, games. Next up, awesome game. Now, the first one I actually got was part of my birthday present. Like, you know how it is when you're a kid and you're like, yeah, you know, your parents going to get you one present for your birthday, right? And you're like, I want this game. That's all I want, right? And of course, I wanted the first one of this. This the second, of course, wasn't out at that time. Only the first one was out. And I got it. And I know most of you out there, if you're around my age or maybe even a little bit younger, to actually really remember the, you know, being a kid and playing and having the NES out, the NES being the, you know, the big dog out. But yeah, the Ninja Turtles first game, which I'm about to show you a greater one. Really glad this was in one of the lots. That's one of the reasons that enticed me to buy it, because of this game right here. But anyways, yeah, fucking the first Ninja Turtle game was just god awful, terrible. I mean, not completely unplayable, but still a lot of flaws, and you know, the game's been reviewed to death by everybody else, so I'm not going to say much more. If you don't know much more about Ninja Turtles, go watch some of the reviews, go look it up. You know, James, the Angry Video Game Nerd, has done it. I'm sure the fucking Irate Gamer has done it. I don't know, I don't fucking care about that fucker. But anyways, yeah, Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. Now this is a far superior game. This one's fucking awesome. This is Ninja Turtles, how Ninja Turtles are supposed to fucking be. That's motherfucking Ninja Turtles, bitch. Okay, next up, you got Strider. Alright, Strider, pretty awesome game. Next up, game I don't really like. I don't like this game at all. And that's Iron Sword. I don't like this game at all. And I don't know why the hell James hadn't done a video on this, but this game is not good at all. I don't know. Most people out there might fucking find this game, they like it. I don't. Oh well, whatever. And then, oh boy, here goes another game that James has reviewed, and I actually got most of these games, rebought these games way before James was here on YouTube. Now, given I've been on YouTube a pretty long time myself. Now, yeah, this is like my number, I don't even know on my channel. But anyways, that's beside the point. But anyway, Top Gun, you know, the plane, landing the plane. And yes, it is damn near fucking impossible. Like, I swear, it would, I hate to steal a joke from James, but it's true that I think it'd be easier to land a real plane than to try to land the plane on the NES. Truthfully, it probably is. Because that's fucking impossible. I've tried it a zillion times. I can't do it. You know. Anyways, another great classic game. Definitely a must-own. That's Paperboy. Definitely must-own. Sorry, I didn't get a lot of these, you know, the plastic protective sleeves, so I use them on the games I really, really, really want to use them on. So I'm using them very sparingly. Okay, yeah, there's still more to come. Alright, next up. Oh, boy. Here we go, another one that I don't really care for. Jack Nicholson, Golf. I don't give a shit about golf. So why would I care about playing an NES title about golf? Whatever. Alright, next up. You got it's RPG. You know, Dragon Warrior. Yeah, whatever. The game I'm kinda am about. It's okay. And that's Race Pro Am. It's okay. It's alright, it's not a bad game. It's just not really good. Anyway, next up, you get Game Show Game. You Wheel of Fortune! Alright, next up is a game that I actually like, but I know a lot of people didn't like this game. And I don't know why not, but anyways, and I had this game when I was a kid, so of course, you know, definitely gonna get it again. And that's TMC Surf and Design. It's an awesome game. I like it. I know there's a lot of flaws with the game, but you know, it has nostalgia with me. With me it has nostalgia. Like I said, because I had it as a kid, you know, I enjoyed playing it. Alright. Next up, you got Robin Hood. Prince of Thieves. Alright, next up. Don't worry, there's not many more left here. And yet again, more sports games. Yay! You got some volleyball. Here's some King of Beach. Whatever. More baseball, R&B baseball. Whatever. Here you go. Fishing. You want to go fishing on the NES? Here you go. I don't really care about this. This is an awesome game, though. This is an awesome game, though. And this last one's kind of, you know, it's another game. Anyway, 1943. Awesome game. Awesome game. Definitely a must-own. And then you have Super Jeopardy! Yay! Super Jeopardy! And now we're going to save the cream of the bullshit crop for fucking last. Okay, now, these people that sold me this one lot were very dishonest. Very dishonest. Okay, and I'm kind of like putting the games back in the box here. But anyways, specifically, in case you're hearing some rattling and stuff, you know, I don't know what the hell that is. That's just me putting the games back in the box. So, anyways, anywho, back onto this. Now, they didn't tell me that they were giving me this game. I just got it as a, you know, free gift. And here you go. A boxed Back to the Future. The game's inside. The manual's there. Everything's there. Alright. And then, of course, they gave me the NES cleaning kit, you know, that's cool. You know, whatever. But yeah, they didn't bother telling me in the description, because after I got it, I opened up the box, and I seen that was in there, and I was like, what the fuck? I went back and read the description, and it did not say anything in there about goddamn Back to the Future. Alright, anyways, alright, we're going to go with the Sega Genesis, because you got much time left. So, we're going to go with the awesome game, probably one of my personal favorites. I know I said I don't like sports games that much, but this is the one true exception besides the wrestling games. This would be the one true exception here. NBA Jam! Yeah, I had this as a kid too. It's awesome. Next up, you heard me talk about it. If you see my other video, you heard me talk about this game, but anyway, Mortal Kombat! Yeah, surprising. It got an MA 13 rating, but of course that jumped when Mortal Kombat 2 came out. So anyways, let me go on with the last little few, and I'm going to save the best for last. Alright. Well, actually, sorry, I'm going to save the second. The rare game. I'm going to save my rare game for last, okay? We'll save the rare game. You got Mortal Kombat 2. I actually got all these in a lot. Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and this game right here. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. All in one lot. So I was happy about that. You have an awesome game, one of my personal favorites from Sega, and that's Splatterhouse 2. Fucking awesome. Love that game. Anyway, this is the rare gem. This game came out for a very short time. It was extremely graphic for the time. It was only on shelves literally for a month. I never got my hands on it at that time, and I found it on eBay, and I paid a pretty penny for it. Paid about, I want to say about 40 or 50 bucks for this cartridge. Yeah, paid 40 or 50, paid almost the amount it would cost me for a brand new game for this one. But it's not the fact that it's rare, so, and you know, and that's Time Killers. It's a fucking rare game. It's pretty explicit for the time. Anyways, check out some more of my collections. And it's Mr. Gamer Freak here, and I'm signing out.